But with this much time left in the round, Oliveira needs something big.
And he can make that happen.
Oh! Huge head kick and a left hand for Oliveira.
Oh, he's hurt Beneil.
Oh, and now a big right hand.
Oh,
He's
stunning.
down.
He's trying to get around to the back.
There it is. That was that big thing that
Oh, my
Oliveira
goodness.
needed.
Beneil is hurt bad.
Dariush covering up. Maybe not intelligently defending.
That's over.
Charles Oliveira. How about him? 12-13 for the former champ.
Oh my goodness. He almost fell out the octagon. They opened the door right behind Dariush.
Impressive.
Charles Du Bronx Oliveira lighting up this capacity crowd in Van City. Unbelievable.
He must hit so hard. He must hit so hard.
Well, your friend Justin Gaethje has talked a lot about that Oliveira power. Their fight was pretty short. We asked Oliveira about his power in the fighter meeting. He deflected all the credit to his shoot-to-box coaches. This kid's incredible.
Oh, my
Dude,
gosh.
he's so fun to watch. It's hard not to be a fan of Charles Oliveira. He's such a fun fighter, man.
And once it is official, that will be Charles Oliveira's record 20th stoppage win inside the octagon. And a lot of people suggested, given the way his fight with Islam Makhachev went last October, he needed a result like this to lay the foundation for an immediate title fight. Couldn't have done much better in terms of style points to stop Beneil Dariush's winning streak at 8.
And let's take a look, John, at how he got things done. And it starts with this. Misses that right hand. Look at this. Comes right up with that head kick through the guard, but wobbles Beneil badly. And my goodness, just Charles's striking has looked so dang good over the last few years. Look at that right hook. You see the legs start to give out on Dariush, drops him down, and Dariush tried with all of his might to stay in this fight, but Charles was just all over him. Just vicious ground and pound. Unbelievable. He's talking to John now from the cage.
That's just a world champion, right? Saying he's the champion. He's been the champion. And there's where Beneil Dariush nearly fell through. Standing ovation for the athletes here in Houston as round 2 gets underway. Chandler working off of that jab early. Oh! Knocked down for Oliveira now! Now a knee to the body for Charles and a right hand! Chandler retrieves it! Now Chandler is down! Charles Oliveira is the undisputed UFC lightweight champion!
Congratulations! My goodness! Wow!
Charles Oliveira has done it!
How in the world does it change that fast?
Oh my
That's
goodness.
the game we play,
Oh
right?
my goodness.
And
From that round to
Wow.
that. He's got blood on the
Wow.
boss. Look at that, he got blood on the boss.
Wow.
And when he came to the broadcast booth, he had 2 words, those echoed by Michael Chandler on Fight Island. Surprise, surprise, Charles Oliveira is the champ.
Oliveira is the champion.
I mean,
look at him dancing. Oh
That-
my God, how happy is he? We haven't seen this since Jose Aldo beat Chad Mendes and he ran out into the crowd.
This is
in Rio.
crazy.
Oh my goodness. Charles Oliveira, what a performance. I mean, what a comeback from that disastrous end of the first round to stop Michael Chandler in the second like that.
I mean, geez Louise.
My goodness.
Well, we
He
all
is that
remember
good. He is that
Michael
good.
Bisping breaking through towards the end of his career. It took Charles Oliveira 28 UFC fights just to get a title fight. Nearly got knocked out in round 1. The lightweight division belongs to Charles Oliveira.
Wow.
Well, here's what's crazy.
That left hook was crazy.
Charles Oliveira is only 31 years old.
Nobody's took longer, Joe, to get from their debut to a title. Nobody has took longer than Du Bronx. I mean, what a performance. Hey, it looked bad at the end of round 1. That left hook stunned Chandler, and then he went in finish mode.
Let's take a look at it because I want to see it again because it was so crazy. It was so crazy. The way it went down is so crazy.
Hoje vim aqui lutar com Deus e campeão. Como você não, porque eu ganhei. Todo o respeito que eu tenho. He has all the respect for you.
Charles Oliveira, consummate sportsman. Massive disappointment on the other side for the American Michael Chandler. Fight replay brought to you by Nemiroff, old character since 1872.
Oliveira with a crisp left hook. Look at that. Sits him down. I mean, perfect technique, as we were saying about Oliveira. He doesn't extend himself with anything. He's never out of line. Look how he's throwing these shots. Look at this.
Look at his right hand.
Perfect.
Too. See where his right hand was?
Perfect.
Right where it's supposed to be.
It's always where it's supposed to be. Everything's perfect. Look at that right hand. Boom on the top. Chases him down. There's the left hook. I mean, everything is picture perfect, and Big Dan Miragliotta seen enough. Unbelievable.
Can you believe it, though?
It's so crazy when it happens like that fast. That's where the issue is, right? It's when you see Charles Oliveira get beat up in the way that he did in round 1. For that to switch that quickly, and he is now the champion. So crazy. It's crazy. Unbelievable. But it's because he's a little taller, long and lean for the heavyweight division. That's not what you used to seeing. Oh, he hurt him.
Sergei tagged him early.
Yeah, Tom took it though.
But he knows.
Oh, he's on notice now.
Yeah, he's on notice.
Toyo Tires, official tire of UFC.
You can't make any mistakes with Sergei.
Aspinall's father, Andy, in his corner. He's been at essentially every training session since Tom was 8 years old.
Those leg kicks will pay dividends.
That was sensational. That was sensational.
Oh, he's the real deal.
Tom Aspinall is the real deal. My goodness.
And there is Michael Bisping.
I told you, mate.
Michael Bisping won his UFC title, of course, on 2 weeks' notice. He believes Tom Aspinall eventually will be the best heavyweight of all time. Tom Aspinall.
World fortune teller
champion.
now.
Yes, he does.
Man, how sensational. I can't wait to see it again. It happened so fast. Let's take another look at it. Here we go. Tom Aspinall, interim heavyweight champion, and this is how it went down. Boom, right to the temple. Oh! The speed of Aspinall on display. Let's take one more time.
That right hand was
boom,
nasty.
Right hand to the temple, rocked him.
And then he hit him again.
That was the one that put him down.
Yeah,
that was the second one.
The first one was nasty.
Here we see it again. Here's the first one in slow motion.
Bink, bink.
Boom, on the temple.
Oh, Sergei's gone already, though.
He's gone already. Tom Aspinall. Man, nobody in the heavyweight division is as fast as that cat.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. That was amazing.
And there is the reaction.
And his background was jiu-jitsu. You know, when he first saw UFC 70, which I was on, by the way, but the main event, who was it? Oh, no, it was Andre Arlovski.
Did you take somebody down?
No. But he saw Andre Arlovski.
How many takedowns you had in your career?
He thought, wow, that inspired him. I thought he was going to say
smart.
But he said, but he was teaching jiu-jitsu privates back then when he was just a kid. You know, so he's got very fast hands.
Still all the rage! Wow, what a moment for the budding heavyweight contender!
Wow.
Told you.
Bisping, I told you he was good. Since before the fight, I was like, this dude's really good.
It's not what he said.
You're so crazy. You're so crazy, Bisping.
Man, how about that?
I mean, to generate that power from that close is very impressive.
And when you look at his last 3 victims, the way they've all sort of crumbled under his pressure, unbelievable result tonight. It is now time for Impact Performer, brought to you by the U.S. Army.
Right here, you see Spivak try to get into the clinch. Aspinall lands a beautiful knee. Right hand there hurts him bad. I mean, he was barely getting his foot back to the ground, and he hit Spivak with that right hand. Look,
elbow.
Oh, that's an elbow.
Yeah.
Oh, he landed a beautiful elbow in tight there. Now, that's twice we've seen him do that. We've seen him land a knee on an incoming opponent, and then a combination behind it. This time a knee and then an elbow that hurt Spivak. Now as Michael goes in to interview him, this is another guy. Now it's time to see him against some of that upper echelon competition. I hope Mike asks him that.
What an elbow for Tom Aspinall. Tremendous performance here tonight. Sharing a moment with Daniel Cormier here. I'm trying to eavesdrop what they're saying, but Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt runs the grappling program at Team
with the toes.
Drew Dober ripping to the body.
Well, later tonight on pay-per-view, Juliana Pena ready to prove the doubters wrong once again in her championship rematch with the GOAT Amanda Nunes. It is UFC 277, 10 p.m. Eastern tonight from Dallas. You can purchase it right now on ESPN+.
Nice inside low kick by Alves. Good. Oh! Left hook to the body!
To the body!
Kept going to the body on him. Wow.
A huge win for Drew Dober with the body shot in round 3.
That was beautiful. He's doing that body over and over again, and then that left hook sounded like a baseball bat on the side of beef. Let's hear it again. I want to hear it again.
Joe kicks to the body, and there was the punch, though.
Yes.
For as hard as he kicks, it was the punch.
It's just the perfect spot.
Perfect spot.
All right, time now for tonight's Smart Move, presented by Cricket Wireless. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Here it is.
Oh, right in the
plexus.
rib, yeah. Oh, he must have caught that floating rib. That sucks when you get that floating rib, Joe.
Let's see it again. Oh, right in the solar plexus.
Right in that rib. It's that one up top. It's the one that when you're getting gut-wrenched in wrestling, you start turning over because it gets a little tight right there.
Drew Dober.
Yeah, that one sucks. And look at the delayed reaction.
Right, a little bit delayed.
Yeah, you feel it, like, takes the wind from you.
Yeah. Oh, man, Dober's getting close to smashing with his left hand.
That's nasty. It's taking an effect on Glenn every time, too. Oh,
He's melted him with that. Huge connection by Dober.
Yeah, that's going to be it. If he lands a few more, I don't think Glenn can take it.
Oh, this is thunderous work by Drew Dober, and that's enough. Brilliant work, powerful, concussive work by Drew Dober.
Scary power there from Drew Dober.
He wasn't sure how being a dad would affect him. Well, whatever it has worked out pretty good. Smiles all round for the Dober family. Now let's take a look at tonight's Freaky Fast Finish, brought to you by Jimmy John's.
Yeah, let's take a look. It's his left hand. Dober started finding the mark. You see Glenn tried to fire back, but just too powerful, too fast there from Drew. There's an uppercut, I think, that landed in there. Boom, right on the money.
Wow.
Overhand left there from Dober. And just, I mean, this is classic Drew Dober. Look at that, snapped the whole head to the side and just hurt Ricky Glenn way too much. He tried his best to stay in there, tried to clinch up, hold on for dear life here, but Dober just too powerful and gets a big finish.
Swinging around that left hand is a sledgehammer. Look at the reaction from the corner as well, Elliot Marshall.
Não vai pro tiroteio, não. Vai na precisão. Eu quero ter que usar no jab, cara.
Oh! Spin kick sets him down. And now trying to end it.
Big ground and pound here. Harris.
That's gonna do it. Another one. Shavkat Rakhmonov still undefeated and still a huge problem for welterweights to deal with.
It's the precision that he has with every strike that he throws. With bad intentions, it finds the mark and it does damage.
Right
Scary.
on cue, Paul.
Scary prospect.
Next generation
seriously,
of championship
right there.
contenders.
You're looking at a contender at welterweight, 100%. Look at this spinning hook kick. Right on the side of the head, sends him down, wobbles him. He's still sort of in it. But then look at how straight and accurate these shots just starts raining him down. He eventually finds the chin there. Another one. See you later. Woo! Another spinning, look at this, spinning hook, oh, right behind the ear, goes right around the guard, lands perfectly. And Harris knew this. When we talked to him, he knew that these are the things he's got to look out for, but it's one thing to recognize it, it's another thing to be able to stop it. Hopefully Harris is okay. Got put out, luckily, referee there just in time to jump in there. He doesn't have to take any more risks.
Oh, he's choking, he's choking, he's choking. Oh, he's choking.
He's on it, he's on it.
I think he tapped with the other hand. He did.
Wow.
17 up,
Put him to sleep.
17 down. Shavkat Rakhmonov. Too good.
Dang, bro, this dude's good.
Too good.
Man, he's good.
My goodness.
And he's tough. Because he got hurt bad.
He got hurt bad.
He's good.
He put pressure on him. Return fire. He showed everything. He showed everything that everybody's been wondering. How would he deal with a top contender? How would he deal with a durable guy? How would he deal with a guy with great takedown defense? How would he deal with a guy when he got rocked? Well, we found out. Look at this. High head kick. Stunned him.
When he threw two back-to-back.
Yes. Neal comes back here. Boom! Look at this left hand. Had Rakhmonov in all sorts of trouble here. And then look at this right hand. Beautiful piston-like right hand by Rakhmonov. Look at this, another one. Now look at this knee to the body, nasty knee to the body. See Jeff cover up. And here's the finish.
Starts choking him, and he threads that left leg inside. Look at that. Watch how he puts the left leg inside. Oh my goodness, he's just arching
and
into
just
the
leans
choke.
on him.
Yeah.
And tapped and just slumped to sleep. Wow.
Man.
Just wow. This guy's as legit as it gets.
Just knows how to find the finish, right? Like, that wasn't something technical. That was just, I want to finish this fight. And he did it.
Wow.
Right into the full mount. I mean, that was a fantastic transition with a lot of time. He's going to go right back to that same position. Oh, he's going triangle here. Setting up triangle into the armbar. Oh, triangle choke by Nurmagomedov. Oh, as Gaethje goes back shot. Oh, he's tapping.
It looks like he tapped. Khabib Nurmagomedov. The eagle rises again. He chokes Justin Gaethje to sleep. 29-0. Unbelievable.
Khabib with the beautiful triangle choke finish. I mean, you never know what he's going to pull out next. Justin Gaethje tapped a long time ago. Rev didn't jump in and he went to sleep. But wow, what a performance by the #1 pound for pound fighter in the world, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
And Khabib Nurmagomedov is immediately resorted to tears, and you can be sure bottling up a lot of those emotions here during this fight week without his late father, Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov. And now that the mission is accomplished and the task is done, he can exhale, and an amazing display from Gaethje coming in. Both of these guys managed by Ali Abdelaziz, who is watching intently somewhere in the world, but just too good, man, too good. I mean, a lot of people felt like Gaethje was a live underdog, the best guy that Khabib had faced.
But everywhere, just too good everywhere, right? There is no area where this Khabib Nurmagomedov can't fight. There's no area, John. And look at this moment as he finally is able to exhale, right? This fight happens in October. You know, his father passed in the summer, and he went right into this. It was a distraction, but now he gets to let it all out.
Well, and if Khabib Nurmagomedov's goal coming in here was to leave as the #1 pound for pound fighter in the world,
he's that.
to beat the interim champion like that.
He's that, man. I mean, Gaethje landed some beautiful kicks, but once Khabib got him to the ground, they were just on a different level. Right here, Khabib goes to the mount. It looked like he was going to go to an arm triangle, but immediately he goes back into the same position as the first round. Looked like he was going to attack armbar, but instead he goes triangle. I mean, I've seen him do this before in the practice room, but I have never seen him pull it off in a fight. Didn't know if he would be comfortable enough to try it. But right here, you see Gaethje try to pull back. Then he starts to tap here. I don't know how this wasn't seen. As he slams Khabib down, watch his left arm, John. There's a tap. There's a second tap. You know, he tapped 4 times again, and eventually he passed out, and Khabib keeps that championship. What a phenomenal performance by the champ. And honestly, this guy's the #1 pound for pound fighter in the world, unquestioned. after dominating the interim champion like that, especially after Justin looked as he did against Tony.
The guillotine's in, but it's not super tight yet. Now it's in.
Dustin Poirier working on a guillotine here. Nurmagomedov staying composed.
Gets him off him for a second, and he sticks to the guillotine to keep it, and that's in. That's in tight. But turning to a hip the way he's doing buys him some air. He sticks with it.
Wow! Nurmagomedov pops his head out. Crowd goes bananas.
And now Nurmagomedov knows how tired Dustin Poirier's arms are, and he gets right on the hand control, and this is what we saw at Curtis Blades earlier, is the hand control on the heavyweight. In the same position, the top leg position, and now his head's higher than Poirier's, so Poirier's got to get all that weight off him before he can get away. But first and foremost, he has to attack the hand control of Khabib.
You see Khabib's father, Abdulmanap, right there. Proud to be in his son's corner tonight. Now, a possible... Nope, Nurmagomedov bails.
It's enough to make it real ugly. It's just mean. Neck cranking you, always cross your jaw. You can't breathe. It hurts your nose. And it's not really, that's in. That's in.
Nurmagomedov under the chin. There's the top! Khabib Nurmagomedov, 28-0!
Incredible. Absolutely incredible the way he dominates people in the grappling. Never seen anything like it.
And this time, a big hug for the UFC president, Dana White. And Dana's gonna like that a lot more than what happened the last time around. The standard upon which all lightweights will be judged. Khabib Nurmagomedov submits Dustin Poirier in round 3.
Wow. I mean, complete dominance from Khabib in that fight. And Dustin Poirier is no slouch, let me tell you. Not at all.
And certainly not at all the way Dustin Poirier drew it up tonight, but the celebration is on in Abu Dhabi with all the pressure firmly in his red corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov delivers yet again. The perfect streak continues, and Dominic, in modern day mixed martial arts, this is just so difficult to do, and yet he continues to take on the lightweight division's best and is able to finish Dustin Poirier tonight.
And it always starts with his takedown. I mean, you look at the speed of his shots. First he wears you out, and then the speed is just so quick how he gets in, pushes you against the fence. And this is a great guillotine. I mean, this is in. But this is what he's got. This is his Hail Mary right here, Dustin Poirier. It's in, and he did not give up on it. But the way that Khabib kept moving his hips side to side to get space and eventually work his neck out, that took all the air out of Dustin to go for that last guillotine, and all the muscle out of his arms, and then that allowed Khabib to be able to go for that choke at the end. He softens him up a little and then sinks it in, and you see him get that hand behind the head, and he knows that that's it. Beautiful finish, perfect display of mixed martial arts grappling from Khabib Nurmagomedov again.
Well, since UFC 178 in 2014, when Poirier fought Conor McGregor, he had lost just 1 of 11 fights while taking on a murderer's row of UFC talent. And it takes Khabib Nurmagomedov.
But if you're not going to be eating those kicks and those jabs, you got to keep going, and you got to keep pressuring. You got to keep Volkov on his heels.
That's a big right from Derrick Lewis. See how much the Black Beast has left in the tank, and if he can rally here down the stretch.
I mean, he just eats stuff and looks at you. He doesn't even care.
Yeah, he just kind of wobbles.
Oh, goodness.
He wobbles and then looks for a hammer. It's so fun to watch, though, because you just don't know what's going to happen.
You're exactly right. So hard. Incredible finish.
Unbelievable. Volkov does not know what happened.
Volkov still getting his wits about him. They help him to his feet.
is heavyweights, ladies and gentlemen. Boom! He waited the entire fight, a 1-2 down the middle, and then non-stop, disgusting ground and pound. Jab, overhand right, bam! On the money, folded the skyscraper to the floor, and then gets pounded into rubble on the ground. Bam! I mean, you see his head just fold back like a Pez dispenser as his mouthpiece falls out again. Insane power by Derrick Lewis. This man knows he had to tough it out and knew if he landed, it would be over, and he proved it. Look at that ground and pound. It's all over.
He has that break your face open type of power, and with respect to...
Touch that leg, touch that leg. More things, Steve, more things.
These guys have been on each other's radar. Do you believe it? Derrick Lewis with a knockout. He's got a dozen, tied for the most in UFC history. None bigger than knocking out number 2 in Vegas tonight.
I mean, there it is. The uppercut, I said before, the uppercut is the money shot for somebody trying to shoot. And when you deliver as much power as Derrick Lewis, I mean, Curtis is still unconscious right now. Let's take a look at it. Curtis shoots in from a distance. He sees it, boom, on the chin. That was it. Delayed reaction, he falls down. 1, 2, heavy shots. Man, so impressive. Uppercut to the dome, to the chin. He was unconscious there. He was already unconscious. And then 3 extra heavy blows. 1, 2, ooh.
Wow. Derrick Lewis with the trademark celebration after the trademark finish. And another knockout.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, what else do you do with this?
He needs to be quick in the transition. Can't let Gray Maynard settle into his position. He's just too strong and too heavy there.
And the Diaz chants raining down here in Vegas.
Maynard mixing it up pretty well, throwing some kicks. Diaz with a nice teep.
Maynard working inside. Don't forget following us, the Fox Sports Live Ultimate Fighter Finale Special. Nate Diaz pressing forward.
It was a left hand and now a right. Seems to have hurt Maynard. Now it's all Diaz.
Maynard in real trouble here. Oh, he might be out on his feet.
Maynard is hurt. Diaz looking to finish here. Maynard trying to circle away and get his wits back.
Oh, he won't be getting those wits back. Maynard in real trouble. Diaz waiting for Yves Lavigne to step in. Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz has done it. What a capstone he puts on the trilogy here tonight as he takes out Gray Maynard.
Short, stinging punches from Nate Diaz. And once he had Maynard hurt, he never left him off the hook. Combination after combination from Nate Diaz. What a win from Nate Diaz.
Dealt with the early strength for Gray Maynard. That beautiful throw. What a night for Nate Diaz. The High Performance Highlight is brought to you by NOS Energy Drink. Drink NOS for high performance energy and enhanced mental focus. Check out drinknos.com for more information.
You know, everyone thinks it's about swinging hard punches. That's all it was. A short, accurate shot right to the jaw. And from there, it was all Nate Diaz. He pressured. And we talked about that high volume striking and boxing from Nate Diaz, and that's exactly what got him the win here. Diaz just relentless, shot after shot. Maynard tried his best to get back into this, but you can see the effects of those shots.
And the referee certainly gave him every chance to get back in the fight. But you're looking at Nate Diaz, and the guy who holds the record for most significant strikes landed ever in a fight. And he put it on Gray Maynard. And now he finally hit the floor.
He's got a guillotine.
It's time, Joe.
He's got a deep. He's got a deep. That's it. That's it.
Diaz submits Tony Ferguson.
Wow.
Wow.
The first time he shot, Nate jumped on that guillotine,
Diaz since he submitted Conor McGregor at UFC 196. The fight world belongs to Nate Diaz tonight.
Wow.
And for those two men, their lives are now, at least professionally, forever linked.
Right here, you see Nate really picking up the pace on Tony. He's got him hurt, lands a left hook there, and he's just starting to pressure him. Tony jumps, shot, Nate goes guillotine right away. Look at that. Sees the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. What? Right here, jumps on the guillotine in it. Look at him, watch him push the left arm through the top. Look, it's lost. Ferguson can't go find his hands now. He starts to shove that up towards Tony's neck. Tony has no choice but to tap. He's in the full guard, it's over. Look at that. Tap by Tony Ferguson, wow.
Absolutely tremendous result for Nate.
Black and red trunks for Herman, white trunks for Country. 4 inches of reach and height, the advantage for Herman. Thus trying to keep Big Country on the outside with those teeps.
Nice knee.
Herman trying to fight long.
Yeah, he's fighting tall. It's an excellent move on his part. He looks great.
Big Country with the big right hand, and it is all over!
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's up.
Just like that, Big Country by knockout! Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go.
And look at this haymaker, ladies and gentlemen. No question about that. That is an excellent stoppage. When he sat down on his ass, he didn't know where he was. Look at him here. He stops. He doesn't even protect himself. He has no idea what's going on. By the time Mazzagatti got to him, the cobwebs had cleared. He got up and complained, but look at that. There's no doubt about it. That's a good stoppage, folks. Watch this. He doesn't know what's going on there. That's
Roy
the
Nelson.
power that Roy Nelson brings.
Obviously not too concerned with that shot he got caught with earlier on in the round. Oh, there's the right hand again.
Doesn't look like Nelson is wanting to show us his grappling credentials this evening.
He does a really good job, Roy. Oh, there's the right hand. This could be it. This could be the end of the fight. Nogueira's all over the place.
Nogueira's doing a dance as Nelson stalks him down. Troubling times for the Brazilian. Once again, Nelson sneaks through that overhand right. Nogueira's hands are far too low, Dan.
They are. Roy does a beautiful job of... Oh!
That's it, that's got to be it! It is indeed! The almost that's it, and Roy Nelson has knocked out a legend in Antonio Minotauro Nogueira.
That was a huge win for Mr. Nelson. It's going to be interesting to see where it goes now into the division, because that's going to interest him right into the top 10. A lot of interesting matchups for him, and a lot of guys that need to be afraid of that right hand.
The crowd are on their feet here this evening.
We're going to see that one more time, I think, John. Let's have a look at that unbelievable power that Roy Nelson's got in that right hand. Wow! He knows exactly when to throw it, exactly when to time it. That is legitimate power, ladies and gentlemen. He knows it. He's got perfect timing on it. Unbelievable. It's very, very rare that we get someone that can replicate the same technique, the same fight-winning technique over and over again in such a tough division.
Power, timing, and accuracy from Roy Nelson. He just looks to take a few moments
to see how Minotauro Nogueira is doing.
So here we
that
go
really was a fantastic performance then.
Gonna look for some more of the action. That was a beautiful uppercut from Roy there. Follow that up with a nice right overhand. Attempting a sprawl there in case Nogueira shot in. And then here we go again. I think this might be the finisher. Pow, beautiful, wow. It's unfortunate to see a legend like Nogueira go out like that, but sport moves on, and Roy Nelson...
A little bit short of this win against Michael Johnson so far. Yeah. Oh! And that's it! That's all it takes from him! Is one shot! That's it! He knew he had to finish, and he got it done.
Josh Emmett with a flush knockout.
Wow.
Do you believe it? Josh Emmett is back. DC with the octagon side for some crazy Josh Emmett knockouts. No denying the power.
He was touching it more in that round. More in that round. Look, level change overhead right. Level change overhead right. Shut the lights off right away. He was gone before he even hit the ground. Wow.
And on the numbers, he was down. He knew he needed the haymaker, and he was looking for it, and he got it.
We said it. He finds that button. If he finds the button, he just shuts it off. The overhand right. Because of the level change fake.
Oh, my goodness.
Hands drop. Lights are gone. Michael Johnson's already sleeping. Wow.
Wow, that was a shot.
Intelligence and technique-based game.
Absolutely.
Join over 80 million users on the world's leading crypto app. Download the Crypto.com app now.
And you see Mitchell took the center.
He's shaking bad.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. He's in convulsions right now.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
He's having a seizure right now.
Whoa.
He walked in when Josh Emmett dropped a nuclear warhead on his head.
That's why he was so cautious.
Yes.
That's why he was backing up.
You have to be.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. That's the power that Josh Emmett brings to the table. It's what we were talking about. My goodness.
Tonight's fight replays are brought to you by Monaco Can Cocktails. 2 shots in every can. Feel the fun.
Let's see this again. Look, Bryce is moving in. And I mean, it's picture perfect.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
And he just goes right into the shadow realm.
The shadow realm.
I mean, the twitching and the, he tried to get up and he can't even get up, man. He still can't get up right now.
My goodness.
Mitchell was told of the result, expressed his disappointment.
But I mean, it was horrific. Let's listen in real time. He stunned him bad.
He's hurt bad.
Oh, now a low leg kick.
Du Plessis got Whitaker in all kinds of
Whitaker's in a world of trouble.
Oh my goodness.
Big strikes raining down by the South African. Whitaker covers up. Do you believe it? Dricus Du Plessis calls his shot and stops Robert Whitaker inside 10 minutes.
Wow. What a performance by Dricus Du Plessis.
There is no doubting the South African, now 6-0, punctuates the winning streak by stopping Robert Whitaker, as he said, inside of 2 rounds. Title fight next.
Wow.
And he wants Izzy bad. He is willing to turn around.
Look at Izzy.
The champ is just staring him down.
He comes over to shake hands with Donald Trump.
Well, the version of Robert Whitaker that Dricus Du Plessis just beat is the version that Robert Whitaker has suggested is the best version he has presented to date.
I would say it's the best too, but this guy is a tank. He's a real dangerous guy, and to do that against a guy like Whitaker, that is a big wake-up call for the middleweight division. Anybody that doubted Dricus Du Plessis doubts him no more.
No. This kid, and he's got a style that might just be unorthodox enough to give the middleweight champion a lot of issues. Right here, you see a straight right hand that stuns Robert Whittaker. You can see right away Rob was hurt bad. He's like staggering, and it was only a matter of time before Du Plessis went and got him. You don't see this happen to Robert Whittaker very often. He goes down very rarely. And look at that body shot. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
The wherewithal to not just go head hunting by Du Plessis. He went to the body right up under the elbow, drops Whittaker, jumps on him and gets the finish. What a performance by Dricus Du Plessis.
And he told us in the fighter meeting, I want to be the guy on the poster, right? On the channel.
Oh, Poirier did a good job of finishing. Switching his legs. He switched the hips.
Oh, wow.
That was nasty.
That
Great
was
job
nasty.
at staying to hold that ankle. But look.
Oh, guillotine. He's trying to guillotine him. Maybe did that to try to get top position, knowing Dustin would have to react.
Looking for a Darce.
Yeah, looking for a Darce. Dustin's got to be careful here. Oh, that's tight.
Oh, he tapped! Islam Makhachev with a submission in round 5. The throne remains in Makhachev.
Wow. What a fight.
And what a moment for the team as they mob Islam Makhachev, showing all the heart befitting a champion. He was tested by Poirier, but Islam Makhachev still the best in the world at 155. Islam Makhachev experienced perhaps more adversity in this fight than a lot of people expected. Makhachev a 6-1 favorite coming in. Poirier came on especially strong in round 4, had moments in round 5, but the Makhachev grappling and offensive submission prowess rules the day yet again.
Yeah, he jumped on that Darce choke. You could see that it was tight, and that's accentuated whenever you're tired, right? You've been in a 23-minute fight. Guy jumps on your neck, very tight. Great job, great defense by Islam Makhachev.
And you know who's also exhausted at that point in time is the champion Islam Makhachev,
Yes.
and yet still has it within him to chase takedowns and get the finish and take any judges' scorecards out of it.
You know what's crazy, Islam? I tap, when I tap you let go, I went out when you have to let go. The blood. It's good.
So perhaps you picked that up at home. Poirier said he actually went out after he tapped.
That gets tight so fast when a guy has a good Darce choke. You don't even recognize that you're going out. And the moment you go out, you're like, oh my goodness, that happened faster than I imagined.
And Khabib Nurmagomedov looks a little bit relieved right now that his pupil escaped.
Right here, you see this. Look at this. He swings the leg back towards him. Look, guys, Islam was struggling to get takedown, so he went to the next level of takedown, right? You see a lot of things in the octagon. You don't see that. You can see him setting up this Darce here. Watch the right arm start to slide. There it is. That's tight. He's already got the hook. There's nowhere for Dustin to go. He's got to tap.
Yeah, and you see Poirier go out there briefly. And was that Usman Nurmagomedov who rushed into the octagon to hug him?
And everybody else, yeah. Usman seemed to jump the fence to get in the octagon.
That was
unbelievable.
A tense championship fight to watch, to call, to witness those corners. And there's the reaction from Khabib Nurmagomedov, Javier Mendez.
Oliveira, you cannot take down with singles because he's so dangerous at jumping on your neck. You got to try to trip him to knock him down.
We're about 6.5 minutes in, and DC, despite the obvious skill sets in Oliveira's history, you kind of expected a longer fight tonight.
And a harder fight for both guys because of the matchup.
Good knee to the body there a moment ago from Charles Oliveira. Now back to the center of the octagon, under 3.5 in the round.
And as the fight goes longer, Oliveira will gain confidence, but Makhachev is a good striker. I know he's not known for it, but he has tremendous stand-up skills.
Islam doing just fine on his feet, though, so far in this fight.
Yeah, but the longer he does that, the more Charles Oliveira feels good, defending takedowns. And in that action there against the side of the octagon, you saw that Du Plessis recognize this. Maybe this is not a fight that I want to be taking guard. Right? He's defended and stayed upright opposed to going to his back.
Pretty good combination by Makhachev there, partially blocked by Oliveira.
Head kick for Makhachev.
Yeah, again, the guard raised for Oliveira, but still a rattle.
You can see Oliveira just slightly hesitant, knowing that Makhachev is always going to try to close that distance if he stands too long and he doesn't like what he's seeing.
Charles is just not as reckless as he normally is when he's chasing guys down. I think he's just aware of the takedowns coming in his direction.
I think Oliveira would do...
Knockdown from Makhachev! Right into the left arm.
He's got to watch the arm triangle here. If Makhachev can pass the guard, he's got the arm triangle. Oh, this is
Islam Makhachev submits Charles Oliveira to win the title! Wow! What a way to stamp yourself the best in the world! Makhachev submits the greatest finisher in UFC history, the belt en route to Dagestan! Wow. And new undisputed UFC lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev.
So much pressure that the moment he cleared the leg, he was able to get the submission. That's how much pressure Makhachev was able to get from that top position. Unbelievable.
So Islam Makhachev, as we have said repeatedly, would be favored to beat any lightweight in the world, and in under 2 rounds, he stops Charles Oliveira's winning streak at 11. and gains the lightweight throne. What a moment.
You know, unreal the way that Makhachev was able to hurt Oliveira so many times on the feet. We talked all about his wrestling, the sambo, the jiu-jitsu, but it was the strikes that led to all of this. He was able to knock Oliveira down, and then once he had him hurt and had him just questioning himself for a second, he locks up this arm triangle. And like DC talked about, as soon as he even clears the leg, look, Oliveira's already tapping. That's the squeeze and the pressure that Islam Makhachev has. And you know what's funny, too? You could see Khabib could barely contain the smile, even for the walkout for Islam.
Amazing moment. And of course,
Weidman at the end of round 2, then in 1-1. Very nice kick to the body.
And then they both throw kicks at the same time.
Flying knee, he knocked him out. Wow. That's it, this fight's over.
It is all over! Yoel Romero!
Wow. Wow.
That is an extremely dangerous man.
Look at this, right in front of us.
Soldier of God.
Wow. And look at that massive gash on the head of Chris Weidman. I mean, he is just pouring blood here as he sits up. And he is still really, really badly hurt. He's trying to sit up, but you look at the way his hands are moving. I mean, he's barely supporting himself. He got really, really badly hurt there.
Fight Replay brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you.
And this is what we were talking about. Romero, the sensational, explosive ability that he possesses. I mean, this fight could have been stopped right there for sure and wasn't, unfortunately, because it's over. And Mario Yamasaki lets him take a couple really unnecessary shots. I mean, he flew at him there. And boom, drops bombs on him. Watch this again. Boom! I mean, literally launched himself through the air. Wow. What a knockout for Yoel Romero. Unbelievable.
Joe, it looked like Chris Weidman was looking to either fake or shoot.
It's that high level an athlete. They can pick up anything.
Josh Koscheck is a great example of that. He hadn't really trained striking at all, Joe, when he was on The Ultimate Fighter, and look how accomplished he became as an entire mixed martial artist.
Yeah, he's a perfect example. We've seen him go from just being a wrestler in season 1 to a guy who's a dangerous knockout artist today.
Oh, flying knee, he caught him. That rocked him, looking to finish it.
That's it.
And it's all over.
Wow.
Yoel Romero, the winner in his UFC debut.
What timing he had with that flying knee. Knew exactly when to deliver it. That was beautiful. Let's see that again. Perfect timing. Perfect timing, perfect accuracy. Starks is in trouble. You see, he's trying to recover, but his body's just not responding. One more shot at it. Oh, man. I mean, that's it about as good as you can get with that shot. And you see his arm gives out on him. He tries to base out on his arm, but the shot was so powerful. One more look at this. And you see Starks respond. He gets nailed. Perfect shot on the button. He goes down. His arm just won't hold him up. He's trying to get back up, and Yoel swarms him.
What a way to make your UFC debut. And Joe, you talked about it. I mean, he was timing things perfectly, saw the opening, lands the flying knee, and finishes.
DC knows he's
Those are
now right hand up top.
Oh, no.
He's in trouble. Oh, DC in the world of trouble. He is down.
That's it.
Stipe is down. Miocic is getting the belt back. Cleveland, Ohio, Stipe Miocic waited more than a year, and once again the heavyweight division belongs to him.
Wow. Those nasty left hands to the body started draining the tank, and then Stipe poured it on and regains his title. All the doubters
he did change up the approach there in round 4, Dom. He stayed committed to the body, then he went upstairs, landed the seminal blow. And how about Stipe really bolstering his heavyweight resume by regaining the belt here tonight and handing DC his first heavyweight loss after 15 wins.
And that is not an easy thing to do. DC fought an incredible fight the entire time he was ahead until Stipe made the adjustments right here to the body. Once you start going to the body, you can't counter. That took everything away, and then that was the end. Stipe was able to piece together the combinations. Bam! Right hand, right hand, right hand. 3 right hands in a row, couple uppercuts. Really put DC down. He was ahead up until that on the scorecards. But those body shots just add up. You can't dodge those.
Those were so nasty and so accurate, smooth and efficient. And he seemed to get stronger as the fight went on. His tactics improved, particularly when he made the
aggressively attacking.
Oh, that's it! It's all over! Stipe Miocic is the new UFC heavyweight champion!
That's what I'm talking about. I'm the world champ! That's it!
Stipe Miocic saying over and over, I am the world champ. Let's take a look at it. Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Raise one to right now.
Verdum was coming forward a little sloppy, and Miocic was tagging him as he was backing up, and then that right hand, well timed. We talked about the power early. Well, look how much power you have to have going backwards on your heels to deliver that kind of blow. Ooh, right here. Verdum coming forward, hands down. And just a short right hand sends the champ crashing the canvas. I think Miocic surprised himself. He jumped over the fence screaming, I'm a world champ.
What a moment for the strong style.
Want to see a single leg or something if you're Blades. Anything but
He can't.
He's out on his feet.
That's it.
That's it.
It's the left hand that gets it done again in the first. The record-breaking Russian does it again.
Another first-round knockout for Sergei Pavlovich. Unbelievable the power this guy possesses. And he took his time. He started to land the shots, and it's the volume. It's not just one-punch, walk-off, knockout power. It's how he puts them together.
Listen, this man can definitely threaten for the heavyweight title, no question. Now, he has a lot of skills he'll have to deal with against the champ, but look at this jab. Look at how he uses the fundamentals to set up the power shots to get the finish. Another one, the jab, and then that long 4, which is an uppercut up the middle, and it's very long and rangy the way he lands it right there. And then the jab is what sets everything up. That's boxing 101, and then you see here the finish. Look at this uppercut. It looks like an overhand, and he just twists it right through the middle of the guard. Beautiful, beautiful punch. And his accuracy is what's there, plus the speed and the power. And that's why when he's asking for a title shot, it's something people got to listen to. He's a real challenge for this division.
Well, the right hand sent Curtis Blades tumbling. The left hand sealed the deal. And the Pavlovich
hits like a monster. Oh! The tie's dangerous when he's hurt.
Early knockdown for Pavlovich. Tuivasa covers up, trying to work his way back to his feet.
Yeah, Sergei hit so hard.
Sergei's getting...
If Tuivasa's smart, he would try to clinch. But he'll keep swinging.
Oh, another knockdown for Pavlovich.
Oh, my word. Tyson.
That's it. Do it. How about it? Sergei Pavlovich, 17 up and 1 down.
That's what I mean. He has so much belief in that power that he's willing to just throw caution to the wind.
But it's not just belief in power. That's crisp, precise boxing. He picks his shots. Devastating power.
It's amazing to watch him and his approach. I mean, that was guns a-blazing the entire time. Look at the face of Tuivasa.
But it's clean. He's not brawling. He's not swinging. They're straight shots, they're crisp, very technical.
Jab. Jab. A jab sent him down. A jab. And then Pavlovich swarms. Right here, Tuivasa tries to swing. Big and misses. And then Sergei makes him pay. And once you are getting hit with those types of punches multiple times, it's over. And he just jumps on Tuivasa and gets the finish. Another Sergei Pavlovich washout.
A 15-time bonus winner combined in the UFC and WEC tonight.
A wide open half guard. Cerrone's going to easily mount here, and he's going to look to set up a triangle. And he's got it set in now. He's got to get the left arm of Oliveira across. He's tapping already.
Donald Cowboy Cerrone by submission. Wow. A quick, violent tap from Alex Cowboy Oliveira, certainly disappointed, but tonight belongs to Donald Cerrone. And that's his go-to submission, Brian.
He's fantastic at triangles, but he works for a lot off of it, too. You defend the triangle, he goes right to an arm bar.
The Move of the Fight is sponsored by Metro PCS, where you get nationwide coverage on the blazing fast 4G LTE T-Mobile network for $30, period.
Now, catches Oliveira by surprise here. Beautifully timed level change there. Finishes the takedown, and then Alex Oliveira made a big mistake. A wide open half guard allows Cerrone to easily mount here, and that was the beginning of the end. People forget, because of all the striking highlights for Don Cerrone, just how dangerous he is. Look at that high left underhook for Oliveira, allows the left leg to pass over and immediately gets tapped out. Really good job, toes high for Donald Cerrone, making it tight, even without the left arm of Cowboy Oliveira across the body. Really tight as he pulled down with the right arm, too. I mean, he taps immediately.
All right, was that the best? And Cerrone just has expertly worked the head, the body, the legs. He does not discriminate.
Well, Cerrone just has too much offense. You cannot allow him to walk you down like this. Oh, another left hook. That's been his best shot besides his leg kicks.
Yet another knockdown.
That's it.
That's it. Wow. Are you kidding me? Donald Cowboy Cerrone taking out welterweights left and right.
Unbelievable. Just pure dominance from Donald Cerrone.
Cote had been 4-1 at 170 pounds. The only loss to Stephen Thompson, who you'll see next. And Donald Cerrone, bouncing back and forth, is becoming a welterweight contender before our eyes. Let us get to the Move of the Fight, sponsored by Metro PCS, where you get nationwide coverage on the blazing fast 4G LTE T-Mobile network for $30, period.
Well, in regards to the knockdowns, it's been all about the left hook. Here's the second knockdown. There's another left hook. And here it is again, leaping left hook. Right hand after right hand. Just walks into the Wonder Boy.
He came with a big right hand, and Wonder Boy's out. Anthony Showtime Pettis. Whoa!
Oh my goodness! Oh, get
Showtime in Nashville at 170.
Off the fence! He kicked off the fence through the overhand. Superman punch, overhand punch. I don't even know what it was. What a, wow. Wow, Anthony Pettis.
Stephen Thompson is still out right now. That was quickness and power. My goodness. Let's take another look.
Right here, watch this. He backs up, goes off. Oh no, he just threw a Superman punch. It looked like he went off the fence. He threw that Superman punch around the side. Hurts Wonder Boy. Look at that. Jumps. Superman punch right on the chin. Wonder Boy goes down, follow-up shots. Good night, Stephen Thompson. Wow. Anthony Pettis carries some power at 170.
He told me when I'm training heavy, I'm hitting hard.
And I'm not concerned about the size. I can do it.
He hurt him bad. Oh.
Pettis following up with a knee.
Pettis looking for the choke. He doesn't have it, though. He's got to adjust and get it deeper under the neck. He had to let it go. And that's a big risk by jumping on a guillotine with a guy like Chiesa on top of you.
It's a risk, but it's one of those things that Pettis talked about doing. He said, I have to keep going for the submission. It's what I do. And now here he is again attacking.
Oh, he's adjusting his triangle.
That's
That is tight.
That is super
tight. And he's got an arm, too.
There,
He's got it. He got it.
Showtime is back. Anthony Showtime Pettis submits Michael Chiesa.
Outstanding. That is a huge, huge win for Anthony Pettis. And it goes back to exactly what he was saying. To forget about his wrestling and try to submit guys off his back. Don't worry about being taken down. Worry about your submissions off your back.
That looked like the WEC Pettis that I remember. That looked like the guy that I saw winning titles in the WEC. And it's exciting to see this man come back like that.
And submitting a guy like Michael Chiesa is just absolutely massive.
Well, Duke Rufus, Scott Cushman, and crew wanted Pettis to get back to basics. Certainly did that tonight and then some.
And it didn't work on me. It didn't work on me. Although, here we go. Right hand down the middle, just clips him. Next thing you know, he follows it up, goes straight to the guillotine here. It was a good try, and then he's able to throw up this triangle. Once he pulls down on that ankle, and he starts cinching and breaking down the posture of Chiesa, then he grabs that leg. That stops any kind of defense from Chiesa, and that locks in that triangle, makes it so tight. Then he switches, he's got the arm too. That was the end, that's all she wrote.
And it's amazing when you talk to a fighter like Anthony Pettis, who has been there and done that. We set up all the credentials, everything he's...
And has always been incredibly conditioned. Big knee by Brock Lesnar. Just past the midway point of round 2. Heavyweight title on the line. Couture is down. Lesnar is trying to finish. Brock Lesnar pounding away on Randy Couture. Randy trying to survive. He's a short little shot, and it's all over. Brock Lesnar is the new UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
Randy is still down. He got hurt very badly there.
Brock Lesnar has...
By Mir, they got the knee.
He caught him with the knee.
Oh, he jumped up a flying knee, a la Uriah Faber.
But now Brock's on top again. Joe, I'm astounded that Brock stood back up. Brock's best game plan is to do exactly this. Not get into a strike fest with Frank Mir.
If he doesn't work here, Herb Dean's gonna stand him up. Herb is warning them right now.
How appropriate here at UFC 100 that we have a jiu-jitsu specialist, Frank Mir, on his back, trying to protect himself against the bigger and larger man, which is what Royce Gracie and his family brought to us in 1993. Question is, can he protect himself long enough to finally turn this fight in his favor and change the momentum?
Frank is getting beat up here. He's taking some big shots and his face is splattering blood all over his shoulder. The power shots of Brock Lesnar. He's got so much power in those fists, Mike.
Up against the
Frank's in big trouble.
Brock Lesnar trying to finish it.
That's it.
Poking it there, and it is all over.
He's out.
Brock Lesnar is the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion.
Wow.
That's not going to win him any fans.
That was real.
He cares.
I don't think he cares at all. That was
said to
real
Frank,
emotion.
he said, talk all the shit you want now. Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. The difference is drinkability.
here you see this just big, powerful fist come down on Frank Mir's face. Frank is pressed up against the cage, and as soon as he turned over, referee Herb Dean gave him plenty of chances, but he realized that Frank wasn't getting up.
Total domination.
The power of Brock Lesnar in these punches. And again, Frank just stuck there, pinned up against the cage, unable to move.
Brock Lesnar, who grew up on a struggling dairy farm. 15 months since the first fight of
It gets less dangerous as the fight goes on.
You know, it's interesting, if you see the way he charged at Robert Whittaker, who's a very dangerous striker, it shows you how much respect he has for Adesanya. I mean, that's really kind of, oh, he stunned him.
Oh, big left and a right. Now the uppercut in the knee. Brunson is down. Adesanya with another knee. Brunson smiles it. Oh! 20 seconds to go in the round.
I don't know, Joe.
Brunson with an elbow.
Oh, he's hurt, man.
Oh, another knockdown. Israel Adesanya knocks Derrick Brunson out in round one.
That's what we were talking about, ladies and gentlemen. That's technique. That's the last style bender, folks.
I think you can say right now, that kid's the truth right now.
100%. That was a big test for him tonight, and he got an A+.
Can we put another plus on there? Because I mean,
you can get an A++.
You want to talk about almost a flawless victory that these guys talk about?
Yes. I mean,
the patience when he had him hurt too.
The last style bender appears here to stay. 15-0 now as a professional in mixed martial arts. A lot of combat sports experience, and he took out one of the division's best here tonight. This replay is brought to you by Nemiroff. Bold character since 1872.
Here comes the big shot. Boom, and that's what we called earlier.
Yep.
We were saying if he keeps reaching in like that, a knee is coming. And he clipped him with that knee and hurt him. And when he did hurt him, he looked for openings. Boom! Catches him coming in, perfectly timed, and immediately separates, gets some space. And then as Derrick Brunson moves in, style bender. There's the head kick and the right hand behind it like a whip. I mean, he's just so effortless and fluid. And look how he ducks under that punch. Bink. I mean, the way, bink, left hand, the way he throws those shots. I mean, it's just so technical. It's such a, for a person who's a fan of combat sports, watching a guy like him is a real pleasure.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
And he certainly...
He's barely there anymore.
Oh my God, the spray of blood. Oh, they can stop this fight.
Final 10 seconds.
That's it.
Gastelum goes down.
Stop it.
Kevin's still fighting. Israel's trying to finish. What a...
Wow. Wow.
One of the greatest title fights you will see as Israel Adesanya and Kelvin Gastelum go the 25-minute distance.
Just incredible. The heart of Kelvin Gastelum, the will to keep going. I mean, he's exhausted and battered. And then Israel Adesanya rising to the occasion in the 5th and final round, putting it together. What a fight. My goodness.
When you're going into the 5th round of a tied fight, maybe a 10-8 to finish. I mean, what a way to finish a fight and try to go earn a championship.
For sure a 10-8. In this, with the new rules, for sure that's a 10-8.
You don't even have to largely dominate the round under the new scoring. Let's get to the fight replay brought to you by Nemiroff, bold character since 1872.
My goodness, here we go, 5th round. Boom! Right hand. Adesanya's accuracy and precision. And how about this? They go to the ground, Adesanya throws up a triangle. Almost cinches it. If it wasn't so sweaty and slippery, and if Kelvin didn't have such good defense. Bing! Look at that left hand. Bing! Over the top. I mean, this could be a 10-7 round, folks. This could be the clincher, and this could be what wins Adesanya the title. his ability to stay accurate and technical in the 5th and final round. And what heart by Calvin Gastelum.
Amazing.
Just incredible.
So much respect for these athletes tonight as they give us one for the ages.
Cro Cop can hear you.
He looked right at us. I said it so both men could hear.
You wanted some action, though. I know what you were doing.
Yves Lavigne does as well. And here we go.
Cro Cop's turning it on now. Pat Barry slowed down a bit, Mike. Oh, Cro Cop is landing now.
I think the body shot really caught Barry early, too, the big kick.
Oh, he's
Cro Cop teeing up. Barry's in big trouble. Cro Cop looking to finish. Barry holding on. Wow.
Mirko's going to try to pull him away from the cage, Mike. Mirko may have hurt his hand. Notice how he just threw that elbow in tight instead of a punch?
40 seconds left in the fight.
He's got the naked.
Looking to finish the fight. Barry trying to survive. It is all over. It is all over.
Wow.
Mirko Cro Cop is the winner.
That was a hell of a fight.
How good was that?
That was a hell of a fight. You know what? Mirko Cro Cop got badly hurt in that first round. Showed tremendous heart, tremendous resolve. Had Pat Barry hurt in the 3rd round. Showed his diversity by finishing him off with a choke.
Joe, our fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go. What a great show of sportsmanship by both of these warriors. A dream come true. And look at the emotion of Cro Cop, Joe.
Well, these guys really, really do appreciate each other and like each other very much.
He tested him early. Cro Cop survived. Here's our replay.
And here at the end, Cro Cop this is vintage Mirko Cro Cop. Just beautiful combinations with his hands. Mixing them up, throwing feints, making him react. Just swarms all over Pat Barry here at the end. Slamming him with shots. And see how he's hitting with the palm? I think he may have hurt his hand here, Mike. And here he sinks the rear naked in. And it looked like, it's tough to see from where Yves Lavigne is, but it looked like he didn't even have hooks in. He took advantage of the Achilles heel of Pat Barry, which is the ground game. Beautiful performance.
Wits about him again. Looks like he's turning for an armbar, but Cro Cop pouring on the pressure again. Beautiful elbow to the head.
Huge left elbow, arcing over the defenses of Gabriel Gonzaga. They're not cutting, they're concussive.
Oh, and again to the jaw. Beautiful, great work by Cro Cop. Oh, and there's a big climb on Gonzaga's face. Cro Cop smells the end. He knows it's coming. Gonzaga's struggling. Leon steps in. That's not the fight.
Go Cro Cop! Settles the score in Poland. What a comeback from the legend. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Chad is excellent at this. This is his technique.
Look at him lock it in. Can he get it?
He lost it. He lost it in the backup.
Uppercut. McGregor.
Chad can't stand in front of him like this.
Mendez fires back. Looks for another takedown. Not this
Conor
time.
stuffed it with 20 seconds to go. Big, deep breath by Chad Mendez.
Listen to this place.
Oh, big shots by McGregor.
Look at the clock closely. 10 seconds.
Oh, he's hurt.
Could he finish him here? It's all over. Conor McGregor is a UFC interim featherweight champion.
Wow. 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 Unbelievable. We did it. Can you even imagine what a Conor McGregor, Jose Aldo title fight is going to be like now? Look how emotional Conor McGregor is.
Elated. Charismatic. Yes, indeed. A true warrior. Absolutely. And the true emotions of a man who just became the interim champion.
That's beautiful to see.
What a great night. And what a way to cap it off. Fight Replay brought to you by Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens. Mendez tried to lock it in, couldn't. Chad got a very good round on top, but with seconds ticking away, Conor McGregor went to work, and he finished the fight. And he's the interim featherweight champion. The face of a fighting nation who said he did not come here to take part, he came here to take over. Herb Dean stops the fight. The notorious Conor McGregor. Left hand again. Total strikes thus far. McGregor well in control. Alvarez getting loose, getting better here in this round though.
Oh man.
Until that.
Oh, he's done. He's done.
It is all over. History has been made. Conor McGregor is the UFC lightweight champion.
What a performance. Didn't just do it. Did it flawlessly. I mean, incredible performance. Wow. Unbelievable. Wow.
He didn't come here to take part. He came here to take over.
Look at this stunning left hand again. Look at this counter. Boom, over the top, on the jaw. Right hand, and a big one to the temple. Left hand behind it. Excuse me, right hand behind it. And Alvarez goes down, and he's essentially done there. Let's take a look at it again. Boom, clipped him, right hand, boom. Left hand again, right hand again. And his head is just wobbling on his neck there. Big John wisely steps in and stops the fight. I mean, Eddie Alvarez can take a tremendous punch. He can recover, but Conor's accuracy and power was just too much for him. His movement, his ability to slide in and out with that odd style that he has. Just what a performance. History-making performance by Conor McGregor. Man.